Hey y'all, this is Ursula, the Harvey Container Gardener. Y'all, it is finally breezy and chilly. It actually feels like fall. So, good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. So, your girl is out here early before I have to clock in for work to get some plants finally in the soil to start growing. So y'all, on my last video, I was putting together with my daughter this beautiful crop cage. And as y'all can see, and I'll show y'all in a little bit how I have it set up. It's not complete, but it's getting there. Still have a couple of pots that I need to empty. Let me show you guys before we get into the crop cage. So, y'all, three bell pepper plants, and I need to clear them out of these pots. I've been kind of holding out a little bit because they are still trying to produce. They're still trying to produce. But now that I think our temps are changing, I think I will be letting these go. This one, yeah, I have a nice little pepper over here. So y'all, that's three pepper plants. On this side, I have three more in the pots that I will be using to incorporate into my crop cage. This one also trying to produce some peppers. I don't know if they're gonna make it. They're not that big, but you know what, y'all? I'm gonna take what I can get and I'm gonna let these go. So we're still have this pepper, and this one is also putting off a couple of little peppers. Still have all of these cherry tomato plants, and as you can see, I'm still getting cherry tomatoes. Not sure how far these are gonna make it, but they are coming on like crazy now because it is not super hot. Let me show y'all back here. Look at this. Look at this. So, oh yeah, I need to do a harvest. But yeah, all of these are going to be coming down. This pepper plant look like it's starting to put on a little pepper. This pepper plant is coming down as well. And those jalapeno peppers are going to be coming down. So y'all, today we're going to go ahead and put some cabbage in the soil. Y'all, I have been waiting, excuse me, because it's so windy, it's making my eyes water. But I have been waiting and waiting for me to be able to, excuse me, y'all, I'm trying to walk through this maze because these tomato plants are just hanging over. So I have to kind of walk through them. Okay, so I'm back. So let me walk you into the crop cage and I'll let you guys see how I have it set up so far. But those pots that those bell peppers are in needs to be incorporated in here as well. I'm trying to figure out where to put them. All right, hold on guys, hold on, let me show you. All right, so basically this is the frame of the crop cage. I have it open in the front. This is the front screen, and I have it open so I can walk in. So on this side, I have cinder blocks. Let me show y'all. So I have everything up on cinder blocks and on a board, just so I'm not trying to bend over too much, y'all. I'm a little up in age, so I can't be doing all that bending. So, but I have actually started planting because these are my collard and cabbage for the challenge. So I did those already. All of these, let me get in. All of these are starts that and I'm so proud of, have all started from seed. So I haven't purchased anything from the big box store or my local garden center. I started all of these. All right, so the pots underneath are ready to be filled. This is what I'm planning out today. So these are my 30-gallon grow beds. So these are grow bags, but instead of being tall, they're round and they're 30-gallon. So I was hoping I could put maybe 4 cabbages in each, and I think I might be overdoing it a little bit. So I'm going to only do 3. So I'll put 3 cabbages in each one of the grow bags. I kind of set it up a little bit just to save a little time. And then on this side, kind of tight in here, y'all, I have more of my pots. That's just mulch that I took off the top of it, and I will probably put that mulch back. But down the row are all pots. So let me tell y'all what I did with the soil and with the new stuff. So as y'all can see, I have down here, I have some black cow. I have 100% organic compost, and I have my favorite all natural potting mix, and I also have some vermiculite because I ran out of perlite. So in each pot, what I did was I went in, I took off the mulch off the top. I took out about half of the pot of soil, and I put it in these new pots that I treated myself to that are a lot larger. So I think I'm going to put something that grows really tall in these 3. But all of this soil is soil that was taken out of the pots that I've been growing in. And just to freshen it up, I went in and I loosened up the soil that remained in the pots just so I can kind of aerate it a little bit. And then what I did was I added some perlite until I ran out. Then I started adding the vermiculite, and that's the vermiculite. I added some black cow, I added some compost, and then I filled the pot up with soil. And y'all, that is just to freshen the soil up, to add a lot of nutrients, because as y'all know, we're not feeding the plants, we're feeding the soil, the microbes in the soil, the worms in the soil. So organic compost and black cow, all of that helps to feed the soil. All right, and that's what makes our plants healthy. So that's what I'm doing this year, y'all, because I hate to toss soil out, especially if there's nothing wrong with it. But I feel like if I add some new fresh soil on top of the old soil, it'll kind of renew it. That's what I did. And I'm not getting rid of this soil because I do have some more bags that I can go ahead and put that old soil and just put it at the bottom, and then put the nice fresh soil on the top. All right, y'all, we're about to start planting some of these cabbages. So let me set you guys up so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, y'all, so we are inside the crop cage. We are getting ready to go ahead and plant these cabbages. So I ended up with what it is, Fairy Dutch, Early Golden, and Copenhagen. And I ended up getting more Copenhagen than I wanted to plant. But y'all, I love cabbage. My family loves cabbage. So it's not going to go to waste. So I'm going to try to find a place for each and every one of these cabbages to grow. Even if I can't fit it in a crop cage, I'm going to find somewhere for it to go. So I am going to put the camera down, push it down so you guys can see me planting. All right, hold a minute. All right, so these are the Copenhagens that's going in this first bed. And oh, I want to do 4, but I think they're going to get too big, so I don't want to overcrowd them. All right, let me get a little blood meal. I should have got that out earlier. All right. All right. That's a little deep. And y'all, what I'm going to do is once I plant everything out, I'm going to add some more mulch at the top. If not mulch, the compost that I have is like really big pieces, like it hasn't really broken down. So I might add the compost to the top, which should also help. And one additional note, y'all. Okay, so I bought a new bag of black cow. So I know last year some gardeners was having problems with the black cow. Um, they put it in their garden, and you know, the garden didn't do well. And it's believed that the compost had not broken down. So when you get black cow, if you get black cow, I know it's manure, okay? But I would suggest you take a scoop out of that bag that you purchased and just put it close to your nose. If there's an ammonia smell, that compost has not broken down. Bring it back to the store, or I mean, if you want to, you could hold on to it and just keep it, and it'll break down eventually, but you don't want to put that in your garden. So it should not have a smell to it. So if you get some and you do this and you smell nothing, that black cow should be good. But if you smell ammonia, don't put it in your garden. Okay? And I smelled mines, didn't smell anything, so that's why I'm using black cow. Let's get back to planting, y'all. It was ready to come out. Y'all see these roots? And y'all, I am so proud of the fact that everything I got so far has been planted from seed by me. Usually I don't have that great of luck with certain things, and like years before I had to go to the big box store or the local garden center and purchase, but this year I didn't have to. There's some soil around here. This one is still being over. All right. that's done. Push y'all back. About to do this second bed. Oh, yeah, I'm about to make a mistake. This is a white kohlrabi. Is it? No, I think I just put the wrong stick in here. Well, if it is, it'll be a kohlrabi with some cabbages, y'all. I think this is a cabbage, though. I think that I just stuck that stick in there by mistake. They definitely was ready to come out. See how the stem, oh God, the roots, they would start wrapping around. That lets us know they definitely ready to come out. So glad these are coming out and getting planted. That's what I'm glad about, for sure. All right. Push up back a little bit more. All right. Let's see. I don't want to put it too close to the edge because if anybody knows grow bags, they tend to dry out closer to the edge. So I don't want to put them too close to the edge, but then again, I don't want to put them too close. I want them to have room to spread out and grow all those wonderful leaves that I am looking for. Y'all, that wind, it feels amazing. This summer was so hot. It literally kept me from being in my garden because of the heat. But with this cool, I could be out here all day, every day, if it felt like this all the time. All right. These are planted. All right. Got 2 pots down, 2 more to go. Let me put y'all right here, if I can. All right. About to do this one. Bring my chair over. My legs are not what they used to be. All right. Let's go ahead and get these done. So alright, so I'm trying to, like, if I had 2 right here, I'm gonna just put 1 here and then 2. No, I don't know. I'm gonna just put them in, y'all. I'm gonna just put them in. I'm gonna put 2 on this side. And 1 in the front. Alright, I think that's good. These cups are bigger. Let me go a little deeper. So yeah, it feels absolutely amazing out here. Just adding a little blood meal to the whole cabbages or heavy feeders. So the more nitrogen you have, the better. And I did add some to the entire bed, but I wanted to put some directly in the planting hole. All right, yeah, all of these look like fairy Dutch cabbages. And y'all, to me, I really don't see a difference. The cabbage is a cabbage. So whatever is ready, if it's 2 different kinds, they will be cooked together. Collapse that hole. Push it down. Make sure it's in there. All right. All right. One more. So let me move y'all one more time. All right. Kind of tight in here, but all right. So this is the early golden, and that's a Copenhagen. So let me make my holes. I don't want them to be too close together. I'm gonna leave this one, push this one over a little bit. All right, I think that's good. Add some blood meal. And y'all don't have to add a whole lot, because the potting mix that I use has a lot of nutrients and it has NPK in it. That's why I wanted to actually use some fresh soil, so I don't have to add a whole lot for right now. early golden. Early golden. It'll be interesting to see the difference between how each cabbage plant grows. Some of them will grow a little bigger than the other. All right, now we're just gonna collapse this hole. Make sure it's in there and push it down. All right, collapse this hole, push it down. All right. So the last thing I'm gonna do, since this compost is so large, this is what it looks like. So it kind of looks like mulch, but it provides nutrients to the soil. All right, y'all, look like this is all I'm gonna be planting right now. It's almost time for me to get to work. But I'll go back and I'll mulch the top of the other 3 beds. And this also, it feeds the soil, but it also keeps it from drying out from the sun. That's done. That's done. That's done. And that's done. And I'll just add the mulch to the top. All right. Ooh. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. My camera shut off on me. But I'm back. So look, I have my cabbages planted in my grow beds. They look fabulous. I'm gonna turn y'all around so y'all can see one. All of these are finally planted. I'm gonna go back and add the compost that I added here to the other 3 bags. And maybe when I get off, I'll do some planting in the pots and maybe the grow bags all the way in the back. But this is all that I can do now. Last thing I wanted to show you guys, the blood meal that I added to the beds is a slow release fertilizer, and what's in the potting mix is also a slow release fertilizer. So the first watering that I do, I am going to be adding Alaskan fish fertilizer. So this is a fast acting fertilizer. This goes and starts feeding the plants immediately. The other stuff, it'll feed them over time. But brassicas love nitrogen, and this has the nitrogen. So what I will try to do, and what I did last year, is every beginning, maybe around the 1st of the month, 2nd or something like that, and maybe mid-month, 15th, 16th, something like that, I will try to use the Alaskan fish fertilizer mixed with some water when I water them, so that they can continuously be fed. All right, y'all, that's all I have for right now. Your girl got to get inside and clock in for work. But I thank you guys for joining me this early, beautiful, beautiful, feel-good morning to help me and keep me company while I put my plants in the soil. All right, y'all. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. I hope you guys stay safe and be blessed. I will talk to y'all later.